This may be a controversial pick for some people, but it's my list. But yeah, Tessa Blanchard is somebody I've enjoyed watching for quite a long time at this point. I first became a fan of hers and first got introduced to her when she was rising through the ranks of Impact Wrestling, now TNA, back in 2018. She had all the qualities of a fantastic heel, the confidence, the arrogance, the attitude, and the ability to make like any people who see her just like want to hate her immediately. But yeah, you wanted to see her get her comeuppance pretty quickly once you got introduced to her. And yeah, she, not only that, but she put on great matches consistently as well. But at her peak, I genuinely think she was one of, if not the best women's wrestlers in the world back in 2019. The run stands out to me as her best period in her career when she was rising towards the Impact World Championship. Not only delivering great matches consistently, but she was also involved in one of the most unique storylines that I think TNA have ever put on, as far as ones that were actually a success. I know TNA are known for being quite unique in their own way, but doing the whole intergender thing, having a woman rise the ranks to the World Championship, and that feud with Sami Callihan, I thought was absolutely fantastic, and something that made me want to become even more of a fan of hers. But whatever your opinion is on Tessa Blanchard today, you can't take away the significant achievement of her becoming the first ever woman to win the Impact/TNA World Championship. It's a historic moment in wrestling in general and cemented her place in wrestling history. My favourite matches of hers are the bouts with Sami Callihan from Slamboree 2018 and Hard to Kill 2019 when she wins the championship. Both are examples of great intergender wrestling, and probably intergender wrestling at its best, done absolutely correctly. And yeah, I kind of like how TNA still do intergender wrestling, not consistently as it was back then. But yeah, I like the fact that there is a company willing to do it, and yeah, I don't see why not with the whole, like, when wrestlers train, they train man versus woman and all that kind of stuff. So I don't get why it's so frowned upon when it comes to, I know it's all like man and woman violence thing, but if you can see past it, I don't see why, you know, it should be such an issue in my opinion. But yeah, these two great intergender matches really showed and showcased how talented Tessa is in the ring. But it's unfortunate how things have unfolded afterwards and kind of since then. I don't want to focus too much on it here. When I think of Tessa Blanchard, I think of a great wrestler who is at her best one of the best women's wrestlers in the world, in my opinion. I know she hasn't had the best couple of years as far as showing off that, but hopefully now that she's kind of going to concentrate more on CMML and maybe she'll be involved a little bit in AEW, we'll be able to see her over there. But yeah, I still enjoy watching her today. I always enjoyed watching her when she was on Impact over the last couple of years. But yeah, though her future remains kind of uncertain in a way of like what she does, like if she ends up going elsewhere after CMML. But yeah, I'd love to see her get things back on track and, you know, remind everyone just how great of a wrestler she is.